Yeah. Other day was talking about how to solve the ambiguity problem, right? Yeah, if there are multiple dependents to inject to one target bean class object has a property, if all are of same type, then there's a chance of getting ambiguity problem. There are how many ways to solve the ambiguity problem? Number one, by using at the rate primary. Number two, by using qualifier. Number three, by using, okay, by matching has a property name with a dependent beanide. What's the best solution? Why it is best solution? Why is the best solution? It's the best solution for two reasons. The bean ID required for at the rate qualifier, you need not to hard code it. If necessary, we can collect it from what? Outside the Java source code, either by using property file or XML file. I'll discuss that in future. Next, number two, if I apply all three solution pointing to three different dependent beans of same type, the one that is given by qualifier will be taken as the final value or not. Okay, today let's see the second point. Let's see the second point. I'll take one property. I'll try to inject three different local date objects. Okay. One is given by primary, one is given by qualifier, one is given by name matching. But the one that is given by qualifier will be taken as the final value that is being injected or not there. So now let's do it. Yeah, what's the batch code? 719. That's it. Yeah. Okay, now let's see. Weekday analyzer. This is our date property, right? Okay. Weekday analyzer, this is our date property. Okay, fine. First, let's take one by one. How many create dates are there? We have total how many create dates are there? Three are there. One, two, three. Remaining all are different. Okay, now let's pick up. Let's make at the rate primary pointing to L date one, right? Okay. Let's make at the rate qualifier. What is there? At the rate qualifier pointing to L date 2. Okay. Yeah. What's the property name? Date. And let's make uh, name matching pointing to L date. I mean, it's the third one. Okay. How to identify? L date 1 is having system date. L date 2 is having 2010 year. L date 3 is having what? 2000. But according to our conclusion, which will be taken as the final value? Okay, L date 2, nothing but qualifier 1. Qualifier 1 pointing to L date 2 are not there. The qualifier 1 pointing to L date 2. Now let's see. 100% code driven configurations. That's good. Here is what main dependency injection test run as Java application. Run as a Java application. What is the one it is giving me, Amos? Huh? What is the one that is giving me here? 2010. It's coming nicely here or not? 2010 is coming nicely over here or not there? Okay, that's good. Great. Fine. Okay, now let's see. Let me raise that query and let me give the answer. 2000, here is what? 10,000. Save this. What's your batch code? 719. Here is what? Spring Core. What is the session number? How much? That is 60. 719. Yeah. Solving the, what is there? Ambiguity. Solving the ambiguity problem. Yeah. If we try to inject, if we try to inject three different dependent spring beans of same type to target spring beans has a property. What property? Target spring bean has a property using three different approaches of solving the ambiguity problem. Solving the ambiguity problem. Then which one will be, which one will be taken as the final one? Yes. What's the answer, guys? The dependent spring bean that is picked up using at the rate qualifier will be taken as the final. Will be taken as the final. The dependent spring bean that is picked up using at the rate qualifier will be taken as the final. Are you getting my point there, guys? Yes. Okay, now let's take this. Copy this. Here is what? Target spring bean. This is my target spring bean. That's good. Done. This is my target spring bean, guys. Super. Yeah. This is my app config.cla. Yeah. Solving the ambiguity problem. Solving the ambiguity problem using approach. Yeah. Using approach to solving the ambiguity problem using approach to solving the ambiguity problem using what, guys? Approach 3. Solving the ambiguity problem using what? Approach 3. That's good. Finally, what will be injected, guys? The qualifier one will be injected as the final value or not there? Okay. For predefined classes, scanner, date, time, we can use @bean. Rohit Kumar, that is our conclusion. Na? If you want to make Mr. Lokesh Mr. Lokesh, please attend classes regularly. Don't bunk the classes. Fine. What's the basic conclusion in 100% code driven configuration? If class is user defined class and you want to make it as a Spring Bean, we take the support of component annotation. If class is what? Redefined class, right? Okay. And you want to make it as a Spring Bean. Okay, we cannot add component by opening the source code of user defined class, right? Then what's the solution they have given? @bean method. So the method returned object automatically becomes Spring Bean or not then? The method return, but are you going to call this method manually? No, the IOC container calls @bean methods automatically. Okay. Whatever method returned objects are there, they will become what? Spring Bean. By taking given IDs as the bean IDs are not there. By taking given names as the bean IDs are not there, guys. Okay, that's good. Fine. Okay, now let's take this LDate 2. LDate 2. That's great. Yeah. The dependent Spring Bean that is picked up using qualifier will be injected as the final. Will be injected. Remaining all are injected, but they will be overridden, boss. Okay? They will be overridden. So at the end, what happened? The dependent Spring Bean that is picked up by using qualifier will be taken as the final. That's great. Okay. Yeah. Tell me next one. Tell me what is the next thing to focus, guys. Come on, everyone. Yeah. Now listen. I'm trying to inject four different dependent Spring Beans. Okay. To the same has a property of target Spring Bean class. One by using field injection, one by using setter injection, one by using constructor injection, one by using arbitrary method injection. Tell me which injection value will be taken as the final value. All these are little bit tricky questions, guys. One property, but I'm trying to inject four different spring beans of different same type having different data, right? To that has a property by using four different injections. Tell me which injection will be taken as the final value. Ultimately, it's not constructor injection. Why? First of all, the first injection that happens on the property is constructor injection. Okay, because that's the first time constructor executes first as part of object creation. And that value is replaced by field injection. Yes, that value is replaced by setter injection. You may think that that value is replaced by arbitrary method injection, but there is a small twist in the answer. Listen, if you place setter method before the arbitrary method in target spring bean class, the value given by arbitrary injection will be taken as the final value because that's the one that executes finally. Now, if you place setter method after the arbitrary method, the value given by setter injection will be taken as the final. Shall we see that one practically first? But let me form the question first. Okay. Now listen. If we if we inject if we inject four different spring beans of same type, four different spring beans of same type, come on, four different spring beans of same type, two to a property of 2a to the 2a has a property of target spring bean. 2a has a property of target spring beans having target spring bean using four different injection techniques. Four different injection techniques. Then, which injection will be taken as the final value? Okay. Yeah, four different injection techniques means what? All the four. Constructor injection. What is next? Field injection. Setter injection. And what? Arbitrary method injection. Then which injection? Which injection value will be taken as the final? Which injection value will be taken as the final? Okay, first we'll see the practicals of it, then we will write the answer. Yeah, now already we have in app config, we have three beans are there. Three beans of local date is there. Okay, right now it's not solving ambiguity problem. It's all about what? Using different techniques for injection. I'll make it LDate 3 What is there? I'll make it what? L date 3. Copy. Paste. No. L date 3. What's happening? Yeah. This is L date 4, guys. This is also L date 4. Here also, what is there? L date 4. This is 2020, 2021. Okay, 1020. This was in 21, 1020. Okay, that's great. L date 1, L date 2, L date 3, L date 4. Total, how many are there? 4 are there. Yeah, I'll come to this, guys. First, using field injection, L date 2. Okay, leave it. Using arbitrary method injection, I kept at the, I'm solving ambiguity problem everywhere using this only. L date 3. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. Good, good, good. Let it be. Now tell me. Using constructor injection, here there is a chance of getting ambiguity problem now, boss. That's why at the rate to qualifier. What is there? At the rate qualifier. L date 1. Parameter level also you can put. You can put at parameter level. Using setter injection. What injection? Using setter injection. Yeah, here setter method means only one parameter. That's why, no problem. At the rate qualifier. At the rate qualifier. What is there? L date. What is left, guys? L date 2, L date 3, L date 1. Okay, L date 4, fine. Now guess what? Setter method is after arbitrary method or before arbitrary method? After arbitrary method. Okay, then the injection done by setter injection will be taken as the final value or not? The injection done by setter method will be taken as the final value or not there? I hope you are getting my point there, my dear. Got the clarity, my dear. Come on, everyone. Understood or not there, guys? Okay, that's good. Yeah. No, let's not go for all these things. Let's put only for this one. Yeah, once again, check it out. Total how many dependents are there? 4 of local date, 4 are there. Okay. Field injection is trying to inject L date 2. Arbitrary method injection trying to inject L date 3. Constructor injection trying to inject L date 1. And setter injection trying to inject L date 4. So, but I am trying to solve the ambiguity problem. Every injection can pick up all the 4, but I am giving clarity. You inject this, you inject this, right? But now question is which injection takes place finally? Okay, in this example, arbitrary method is there followed by what? Setter method. So that's arbitrary, sorry. First arbitrary method, then setter method, location wise, right? So the setter injection value will be taken as the final value or not? The setter injection value will be taken as final value. This is my dependency injection test, guys. Run as Java application. Are you getting my point there? Yeah, what's the one it has taken? 20, 21, 10, 20. So this is what arbitrary method, not arbitrary, setter method. Setter method is generally pointing to what? L date 4. What is L date 4, guys? 2021. In the output also are able to see 2021 only now, my dear. In the output also, we are able to see 2021 are not there. Comfortable? Understanding my statement, guys? Okay, now what I do is, I'll bring this arbitrary method. Otherwise, I'll bring this arbitrary method. Cut. I'll bring this arbitrary method followed by setter method. I'll bring this arbitrary method followed by setter method. Okay, then setter injection value will be taken as final value or not? Sorry, arbitrary method injection value will be taken as final value or not? Look at this. This is pointing to L date 3. What is L date 3? 2000. Look at the value that is injected, guys. It is showing 2000 only, Namas. Is it showing 2000 or anything else, boss? It is showing 2000 or anything else, my dear. Yeah, definitely it is trying to showing what? It is trying showing only what? 2000. Are you able to feel this one, my dear? Okay, 2010, 20. Okay, so what's the final conclusion, guys? What is the order of injection, guys? Okay, what's the order of injection? First constructor injection, then field injection, then setter or arbitrary method injection. Lastly, also what? Setter or arbitrary method injection. Third or fourth. It all depends upon their location. Yes, my dear? Okay. Now let's see. Answer. Yeah, tell me. The setter or arbitrary method injection value will be taken as the final. The setter or arbitrary method injection value will be taken as the final. Okay. If setter method is placed after arbitrary method, then the setter injection value, the setter injection value will be injected as the final value. Got it, guys? If arbitrary method, what is there? Method is placed after setter method, then the arbitrary method injection value will be injected as what? Final. Okay, will be taken as the final. Will be taken as the final. Yeah, if arbitrary method is placed after setter method, then arbitrary method injection value will be taken as what value, guys? Final. Yeah, this is what we discussed or not. Okay, I have to give the sample code in a regular fashion, all right? This is the target Spring Bean class, guys. This is my target Spring Bean class. All these are tricky questions. These are not regular questions. When these questions are asked, no, you already answered other questions very well. You want to prove something you don't know. You don't know something you want to prove. That's why then only you will bring what? this kind of corner questions in the interview room. Generally, we don't experiment all this thing. That's why you will ask this question. So when these questions are asked, you also play mind game very well. First, you behave as if you are listening these questions for the first time. Appreciate him. Great question. I never faced this question earlier. It makes his ego happy, right? Okay, then give the answer that is already studied in the paintbrush. Okay, there are situations which you have to satisfy the ego of opposite person also. That is, then only you can create win and win situation. For these questions also, if you frame the answer before he complete the question formation, again his ego will be hurted. Again he will go to one more corner question. Why to take that chance? Yes, na? You asked all fundamentals, you answered very well. You want to prove something you don't know, then you brought these corner questions by assuming you never faced those queries, right? But you also respect his emotion of what? Dominating you. Let him dominate. Give the answer, then he will appreciate your knowledge. So interview is a little bit of mind game also. Because in interview room, you should speak more, not the interviewer. So when you get a known question, try to give elaborated answer by drawing diagrams, by writing sample code, whatever it is. When you get unknown question, don't try to attempt and fail multiple times. If you give chance to attempt, you attempt it. Otherwise, you simply say, I never come across this kind of discussion. Can we discuss something else? That means you are asking to go to another question. Otherwise, what happened? You will attempt, you will say not correct. Again, you will attempt, you will say not correct. Though you answer all questions very nicely, he will remember these multiple failures on, right? Very known question, eat the time, buy the time. Unknown question, go to the next question. Can you discuss something else? Means then he will ask you in which area you are comfortable. You will pick up your favorite area, from there only you will get the questions. Got it? It's little bit of mind game. Minimum 45 minutes interview, guys. Then only you will be in the next round. Less than 45 minutes means don't keep much hopes on that interview. Any technical round, HR discussions, sometime it will be closed in 10 minutes also. I'm not talking about HR interview. Got it? Yeah. So full and final conclusion is, okay, you should speak more, not the interviewer. If interviewer speaking more, he's asking more questions. And you are speaking more means what? You are giving elaborated answers so that he will form less number of questions. Right. So generally you have to carry pen in your pocket, guys. Okay. But you can demand piece of paper to explain your answer. Especially the people whose English is not so great, whose communication is not so great. Okay, take the support of paper and pen to draw the diagrams, to draw the to write sample code on the paper. So that makes him to understand. Okay, this guy may not be express, is not good in expressing the answer. Okay, explaining the concept, but he got a lot of technical, practical knowledge. Fine. Okay, but you cannot use the answer. Yeah, layered application will come in the coming days, Vijay. First, concentrate on current classes, Rababu, please. Okay. We develop multiple mini projects. All mini projects are based on what? Layered application, right? Okay. Yeah. Target Spring Bean class. Target spring bean class. That's good. Remove all of them. Right. Target spring bean class at the rate auto wide. Okay, now let's pick up one by one. Let's pick up one by one. Here is what? Field injection, right? Here is field injection. Next, this is constructor injection. This is constructor injection. Next, this is field injection. This is constructor injection. Here is what? Qualifier. Here is qualifier. Where is this? Setter injection. This is setter injection. Yeah, where is another one, guys? Arbitrary method is there. Arbitrary method injection. What injection, guys? Arbitrary method injection. Appconfig.java. What Java? Appcon. Arbitrary method injection. That's good. Configuration class. Definitely, this is what? Configuration. Yeah. Okay, guys. The injection order. The injection order, if all the 4 injections are enabled, if all the 4 injections are enabled. Yeah, first what? Constructor injection. Constructor injection. Next one, field injection. Next. Yes. Okay. I'll use setter injection. What is there? Setter injection. Next. Arbitrary method injection. What injection, guys? Arbitrary method injection. Okay. This statement I have to keep. Tell me. If arbitrary method is placed, tell me, before the setter method. After the setter method, okay, after the setter method. Okay, guys. Tell me next one. Other side. Yeah, constructor injection. Otherwise, let me put everything as it is here. Yeah, constructor injection. Come on. Yeah, but here, what is the order? Let me change the order. Yeah. What is the statement I should give? If the setter method is placed after the arbitrary method. If setter method is placed after arbitrary method. This is the order of execution or not there? Okay. Yeah. The one that executes lastly, that value will be taken as the finally injected value. Okay, guys. Understanding my statement, guys? Array, Vijay, I know how to teach, where to teach, when to. First, focus on current topic, cover DP also. Everything will be covered, man. First, concentrate on current topic. Okay. If setter method is placed after arbitrary method, yeah, that is already discussed, no? Yeah, field injection never be taken as what final value because it executes right after constructor. Vijay, focus current on current topic. Everything will be covered that is required for industry, that is required for clearing interview. Yeah. Can we place private constructor in Spring Bean class? Can we place private constructor in Spring Bean class? I'm asking for answer, my dear. Can we place private constructor in Spring Bean class? What class, guys? Can we place private constructor in Spring Bean class? I want reply. Answer is yes. Unfortunately, the answer is what? Yes. Yeah. In what way it is? Yes, I will tell. IOC container internally uses reflection API to get access to that private constructor and to create object for that private constructor based Spring Bean class. There's a surprising one. Generally, IOC container is outside the Spring Bean class. If you want to load the class, wants to create object for class, it should have a public constructor, right? Which one? Spring Bean. But though it is having private constructor, no problem. It uses internally reflection API and happily what? Create object for Spring Bean class. Really, sir? You check it out, Vam. Don't believe my words, believe my practicals. Yes. Go for it. Go for it. Here, what is there? This is taken as private, na boss. Public is there. I'm making private. Even this one also, I'm making it as what? Private. This one also, I'm trying to make it as what? Private. Okay, that's good. Dependency injection test, guys. Run as Java application. Still, you are getting output or not there? And still, it is executing constructor or not there? Okay, two param constructor, though it is private, it is executed or not there? That means it is internally using what? Reflection API support. Can we use same reflection API to create object for any zero private constructor based class? Then we will believe, sir. You are saying IOC container is using reflection API. We are convinced. But you use the same reflection API explicitly and show me object creation for Java class, though class is having what? Private constructor. Can I attempt it? Okay. No, let's try that. What is there in that? I'm taking one more main class, guys. I'm taking one more main class. Reflection API test. What test as? Reflection API test. Fine. Okay. Try catch because it throws a lot of exceptions, guys. I want to catch and handle it. Exception e dot print string. First, we have to think about loading the class, na boss. For that one, class dot for name is there. Okay, load the class. Load the Java class. Class is equal to class dot for name of com dot nt dot sbeans dot wish message generate. I think the same na. Oh, weekday analyzer, right? Okay. Weekday analyzer. Whatever the class. We are loading that class or not there. Yeah, once I load the class, I will get the object of java.lang class having given class in its metadata or not there. Having given class in its metadata or not there. Yeah, tell me what is there. Get all the constructors of the loaded class. Yeah, now listen. There is a class called constructor whose object represent one constructor. There's a class called method whose object represents one method. There's a class called field whose object represent one field. Class name itself, terminology names. Okay. Yeah. Tell me here. Yeah. In one class, in this class, there is a one constructor, a lot of constructors. Okay. Then you have to take a constructor object array or not there. Constructor cons array is equal to class dot get declared constructor. We are getting a bunch of declared constructors are not there. Yeah, constructor. Now listen, get declared. Con of 0. Cons of 0 represent 0 param constructor. Conf of 1 represent 2 param constructor, right? Okay, now let me create object by using what? zero param constructor. Then I need not to arrange other objects, right? Okay. Create the object using one of the constructor. Create the object using what? One of the constructor. Tell me. CONS of 0 dot new instance of what, guys? New instance of, okay, object to OBs. If you want, you can type S with weekday analyzer. That's up to you. Arrays. Update is the topmost class in the inheritance hierarchy of any Java class that can refer any Java class object. Okay, if you are not believing this, system.out.println OB is a class name. What is there? OBZ dot hash code dot. OBZ dot, no, I said class name na. Okay. OBZ dot get class. OBZ hash code. Here is what? OBZ dot hash code. Comfortable, my dear? Come on. Yeah, that's good. Great. That is weekday analyzer. This is my reflection API test. Run as a Java application. Oh, yeah, because it's saying that, okay, it's saying that you cannot access it. Okay, very simple. Here I will say use object one of the constructor. Okay, get access to what constructor, guys? Private constructor. CONS of 0 dot set accessible true. CONS of 0 dot set accessible true, guys. Reflection API test run as a Java application. Oh, nothing is there. See, there are two constructor now. We thought, okay, because order is what? First two param, then one param is there. You change the order. Yeah. Then this is first zero param, this is two param. So C1 of zero means what? In the same order, the things will be taken. Yeah. Reflection API test. See, happily object is created or not there. Come on, guys. So that means set accessible true is there, na? Though it is private, we get access to that. So that's the power of reflection API. Come on. It's a real power of what? Reflection API. I hope you convinced it with me, guys. Can we place private constructor in Spring Bean class? Okay. I'll be more specific, guys. Only private constructor in Spring Bean class. What's the answer should be, guys? Answer is yes. Yes, but okay. Yes, because the IOC container gets the access to what is that? The IOC container gets the access to private constructor of Spring Bean class using reflection API support. What support, guys? Reflection API support. Okay. The internal code looks like this. The internal code code of IOC contain looks like this. The internal code of IOC container looks like this. Yeah. Where is that? This one. Copy this, my dear. The internal code of IOC container looks like this. This is class dot for name, guys. Yeah. This one set accessible new instance. This new instance is the method using which we are accessing constructor and creating object or not. Okay, how does this constructor CONS array looks? Okay, if this is constructor CONS array means it looks like this. CONS array. How many elements will be there here? 2 elements. How many elements will be there, guys? 2 elements. Yeah, tell me. Constructor object. What is there? Zero param constructor. Another constructor. Okay. Two param constructor. In which order the constructors are there? In the same order they will be accessed. What is there? Two param constructor. Yeah. Which one represents one thing or not there, guys? Yeah. I hope you understood this, guys. Yeah. Can we take setter method as the private setter method? Arbitrary method as the private setter method? Possible? Possible? Let's see. Yeah. We have arbitrary method. I'm taking it as what? Private. Reflection API test. No, this is wrong one to execute, guys. Dependency injection test. Click on it. It happily working or not working? Come on, my dear. Okay, 2000. Right now, arbitrary method is placed, followed by whom? Arbitrary method is placed, followed by setter method, whose value should come as the final value. Arbitrary method is pointing to LDate 3. LDate 3 is pointing to what? 2000. Look at the injected date, guys. Look at the injected date. 2000 has come. If you look at the injected date, are you able to see the 2000 there or not there? If you look at the injected date, are you happily able to see 2000 date or not there? Say something, my dear. I want reply, guys. Got the clarity here or not there? So this is about the entire magic thing or not there, boss? Yeah. Can we take, can we take arbitrary, already we are taking fields as what? Private. Constructor also private possible. Setter method and arbitrary methods also what? Private. So, but though they are private, they are how they are accessed, guys? Reflection API, especially set accessible true is there, na? That is making entire magic, right? Okay. Can we take fields, field has a property, right? Okay. Setter method are arbitrary method of dependency injection as the private method. Yeah, I missed the red color, no problem. As the private. Yeah, tell me guys, answer is what? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Because the IOC container uses, what guys? Uses reflection API internal. The IOC container uses reflection API internally to get access to, okay, private, all these private, all this private, all these private code, all this private code. It's possible or not possible? Can we take Spring Bean class as private class, guys? Tell me. Can we take Spring Bean class as private class? Tell me, my dear. Answer. First of all, tell me, can we have private outer classes? When private outer classes are not possible, okay, when class itself not possible, how you make think as Spring Bean? What about inner classes? Inner classes can be private, but do you think you will make inner class as Spring Bean? Without making outer class as Spring Bean, can you make inner class as Spring Bean? Are you getting my point there? So that's why overall taking private classes are not possible. When classes itself not possible, forget about what? Making them as Spring Bean. Simply forget about what? Making them as Spring Bean. We cannot take outer class as what? Private class. Answer. Yeah. We cannot take what guys? Outer class as Spring. Can we take outer class as Spring Beans, guys? Sorry. Outer class. Outer classes as private classes. Okay. So, so that means we cannot even take outer class as Spring Bean. We cannot even take outer class as what? Spring Bean. I mean, it's a private class as what? Spring. Yeah. Tell me next one. Only inner classes can be taken as the private classes. Only inner classes can be taken as the private. What classes, guys? Private classes. Okay. Only inner classes can be taken as the private classes. But We generally don't make what classes, guys? Inner classes as Spring. Overall, private classes cannot be taken as the for different reasons. Spring Bean for different reasons. Cannot be taken as spring beans for what? Various reasons. For various different reasons. Can we think about taking them as spring beans, guys? Can we really think about taking them as spring beans, my dear? Come on. Okay, I think all these are minute discussions, guys, which helps to get better understanding about what is possible, what is not actually possible. Fine, guys. Okay. So this is about this concept. Yeah, any other queries? Let me check. Are there any queries from online? Yeah. Sir, I go for entry 1.2 experience. What will be the expectation? Will be focused more deeply on project or other thing? Overall, boss, Arish, when you go with any interview, no fixed question paper. Interviewer never comes with what? Question paper. Your first question answer is based for second question answer is based for what? Third question. But when you show gap as experience, definitely project they expect. They expect project knowledge followed by that subject knowledge. It depends upon some companies will start directly entry on project. Some company will first test core Java, then what? Spring Boot microservices, then go for project. So here, it's not like your academic exam, my dear. There are 100 questions. In that one, I will study 60 questions. In that one, guaranteedly 30 questions will come. I will clear exam. No, it's not. It's not at all. Okay, guys. How can you overcome a fear of interview? Give mock interviews. Give mock interviews to your working friends and relatives or seniors. Ask them their feedback. Or before, though you are not ready with the subject, go and give first dummy interviews. Before playing actual game, all cricketers will play net practice, right? For few days, you go to interview for net practice only. Understanding my statement, guys? Okay. There are so many websites, guys. IamInterviewed.com. There's a website that will give free interview. And next, I think Hello Interview is the website. There also you will get few interviews. There are so many websites giving this. How do preparation, aptitude, reasoning for a fresher? You have to join a course, no option at all. Or you prepare on your own. There are some books, R.S. Agarwal, or these books are there. I had interview, they directly started asking projects. What all understanding should be clear on project. We did company as we using fake experience. So you up there, when you collect the project, you have to gather information about the project. Okay. One day I'll talk how to gather the project, what information. First, let me complete few mini projects in the classroom. Then I will give how to gather the project. When you are collecting from project from friend or relative, what information you should gather, all this stuff, right? Hello interview guy is a Facebook engineer, metadata. He takes interview. Fine, whoever it is, you need experience, right? Okay, guys. Okay, guys. First, let me complete 1, 2 mini projects. Then I will give. When you gather project from working front or L2, which information you have to gather, how to become perfect in explaining the project, how to become perfect answering various questions that comes with respect to project explanation. There's a process to follow. I'll tell what is the process that you have to follow. Right. Okay. Fine. Okay. Now listen. So with this, we completed what, guys? All fundamentals related to first application development. Okay, now I have to start the second application, that too by using what? Design patterns. So tomorrow onwards, when we meet, first we will discuss about what? Huh? Various design patterns. What is design pattern? And we are going to develop our second application by taking the support of what? Factory design pattern and strategy design pattern. What is there? First, we'll understand what is design pattern. Then we'll understand these two design pattern. Using them, we try to develop our next application. And strategy design pattern is most regularly used design pattern of the any class. In any Spring application, most regularly used design pattern is what? Strategy design pattern only, right? Okay. Sabki batar, mail me, I will help you. Sir, in future use Lambda API will be used or not? Rohit Kumar, I have given video to watch means definitely that will be used in future. Whatever videos I am giving, they are not for reference. They will be used in future classes. Every video I have given Java Bean videos, I will use in future. Keep watch them, watch them. Any day I may use all of sudden. I don't even give hint. I have given videos means I am in the assumption you already know that subject. Okay. So that's why when I give video, don't forget to watch it at any cost. Okay. JRTP Slata boss, that's not there in my hand. Please consult the office people. Please contact the office people, guys. They are the decision makers on it. Fine. Okay. Let me upload. Yeah. Tell to your friends. Independence Day is over. My vacation is also over. Monday came. Okay. Monday came. So today I thought of starting next second application, those design pattern by seeing strength of both offline and online. I just discussed some common topics. Okay. Please tell about today's screening test. Are we eligible? Which screening test? That's on which topics? Total Java, na? I think they're conducting on core Java, advanced Java only. Spring is also involved. Then you attend it, guys. Attend it. At least you will gather the questions. If you fail this time, next time, see, there are few topics which you cannot answer now because we are in the beginning days. But when you collect the questions, when those topics are happening in the classes, you'll be more serious. Because you know there are the important areas, these are very important questions. Okay. Okay, fine. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Tell me, where is the story, guys? 7:30 a.m.? No. 17th July. This one? Yes. Yeah. Spring Core. Right click, file upload. Yeah. Tell me. 719. Spring Core. Where is this? 100% code driven configuration. Let me save the document first. 14, 15, 16. Solving the ambiguity problem. We discuss various things related to this one now, boss. Yeah. Yeah, you explored Pune. Yeah, I explored Pune. But yeah, right. Let me show something. Yeah, yesterday I met a lot of old students who are already started working for companies. Okay. Where are those? Not uploaded. No, I have uploaded in this place also. Not uploaded. Here, not uploaded. One. I think I have uploaded. Is there, na? Why it is? Maybe I have to refresh it. Let me refresh it, guys. Great. It is showing in what's happening? It is showing in mobile version. It's not showing here. How come? Very surprising. Yeah, it's there here. Yeah, like yesterday evening, I think around 7, 8. I met all these people. Oh, different people are working for different companies. I think, did I introduce Vada Pav for your batch? No, there's a student who's, I gave a nickname to him, Vada Pav. And in entire Pune is known as Vada Pav only because of that nickname. And right, these are the small gathering that happened yesterday. And surprisingly, I visited one, two places in Pune, one a port called Raigad and another place called Matharan. Surprisingly, one, two student wished me, sir, are you Natras, sir? Because it's a long weekend, lot of rush is there, no doubt. Okay, fine. It's a good feeling gathering the students who already started working for a company. Right. If you're trying for jobs in Pune, let me know. I'll give few references that will help you. Right. Yeah. This guy is Vada Pav. Yeah. Fine. We'll meet tomorrow and inform all your friends. Sar is back. Uh, Sar is back. Subject is back. They cannot escape for long time. Right. Okay. Extra tip for core Java, advanced Java. Practice and study. Nothing else. Advanced Java, you can take light. But core Java, you should study very, very in depth. Very in depth means very in depth, right? Okay, fine. Oh. Thank you guys. Have a nice time. We'll meet tomorrow. Yeah. Order the constructs are placed. Same order, elements will come in the array. So we kept 0 param and 2 param, not 3 param. So in CNF of 0, 0th param. CNF 1, 1 param. What number of parameters? Order the construct. Same order